page 16 of the Daily Nation. A social media user risks spending up to 10 years in prison for paying a fine of 5 million shillings for impersonating President Ruto by using his photo as a profile picture and adopting the username I Must Go. Yep.
I've come across that X account. Imefungwa?
Yeah, because it says, according to the DCI, Mr. Titus Wekesa Sifuna allegedly changed his handle's original name and username before using the account to post inflammatory messages targeting the head of state. It goes on to talk about the state now intends to charge him under Section 23 of the Computer Misuse and Cybercrimes Act number 5 of 2018, which stipulates a person who knowingly publishes information that is false in print, broadcast, data, or over a computer system that is calculated or results in panic, chaos, or violence among citizens of the Republic, or which is likely to discredit the reputation of a person, commits an offence and shall, on conviction, be liable to a fine not exceeding 5 million shillings or to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 10 years or both.
The vagueness of this is, I think, something that we've thought about. A lot of people have asked questions about why it's so vague and, of course, how easily it can be weaponized. When you say that a person who knowingly publishes information that is false in print, broadcast, or data, or over a computer system, that part is very clear, that is calculated or results in panic, chaos, or violence among citizens of the Republic, fairly clear, or which is likely to discredit the reputation of a person. That
also is very clear.
Is it?
Imagine today, you being forwarded messages that have been posted by some Mariam Bishar, by a nomadic panda, with your photo.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a fake account. Yes, I'd just be like, okay.
Completely unfairly discrediting you as a person. That's what it means.
Discredits the reputation.
Yes.
Here's my thing, though. Social media is a different ballgame in that parody accounts are a thing. They just exist. And usually people will write, this is a parody. Sometimes they don't. But anyone who spends a good amount of time or even a small amount of time on social media knows parodies exist. And they'll write Eric Latiff one.
We need to control them.
Yeah.
People have fallen prey to such things. Somebody creating a fake account and impersonating somebody else and then acting as that person. And people have even gone to an extent of extorting people. Yes.
Okay, I agree. Extortion is problematic.
Because this is not even written parody.
Okay.
You know, this is not even, it's just somebody who has come up with an account.
But does it have to be written? When your handle is I Must Go, does it have to be written parody?
My image.
I'm also wondering if it's an escalation that's a bit exaggerated. Again, I continue to, because the thing about those accounts, or they've happened countless times. I remember from the time we were in the newsroom, and every day there was somebody being like, oh, I'm selling this. You know, and what we would do is, first of all, we would publicly say, that is not me, number one. Number two, we're pursuing this with the person. And there was a few cases where the person took down the account or was, you know, threatened by the law. And then it went. So I'm like, okay, but the escalation of this is not ever going to stop.
Right. This is,
you know what I mean? It'll multiply. It's about being able to state clearly, understanding as a public figure that...
I think you can do must go, but you don't have to use the person's photo. You can caricature. You can go and ask Gado to draw for you a guy with a kofia holding a piece of a maize cob, right? And everybody looking at that will guess who that person is. But don't use my photo.
It's humor. I don't know.
That's the thing.
For someone who spent a good chunk of their social media time on X, parodies are just that. They are meant to be as accurate, but a reflection of the person. So they'll often use your picture, but there will be telltale signs that this is not the real account. So I don't think there's any user there who thinks President William Ruto's account is saying, I must go.
Of course.
No. But so then it's a parody, and you're allowed to use, I don't know. I think this
You're
is
not
genuinely
allowed. That's what the law is saying.
I think this is an exaggeration.
Yeah.
You're not allowed.
People have been parodied and it's
time immemorial, continue to be.
There's
accounts, there can be 17 accounts with your face on it. I just think
report the account.
Report the account, take accountability.
Yes.
I think this is trying to send a much bigger message.
When you report the account, what should the people you report to do?
They should take it down.
When you're reporting, what should they do? Take it down if it's the platform owner. And if you go to the authorities, what should the authorities do?
What should they do?
No, I don't think it's a matter of the authorities. It's like or if I don't like you, I block you. I don't go to the police station and be like, yo, I don't like Eric's tweets. That's not.
Because here's the thing: this is chasing the wind, because there will be a gazillion other such accounts. In fact, this is what we'll encourage people to do it. So
waambie tu Kibet Bull angechora kitu, huyo msee atumie hiyo picha ya Kibet Bull kama nini, kama profile picture. This is what is being quoted here, and I can see it's black and white in law.
Oh my gosh.
He's using the photo. Tumia tu ya Kibet Bull. Let's go to a break.